The midpoint of a big news week on AFL.com.au, and we'll start our Wednesday at Collingwood, where fresh after it was announced that he would be suspended for 2 weeks for drinking, Dane Swan was ushered in a side door before training this morning. He was then one of the first out onto the track, and a short time later his coach Nathan Buckley explained the reasons behind the penalty.
Swanee sort of failed to meet the expectations of the group, and it's for all the scuttlebutt and innuendo around the place, it was a very simple process and has gone very smoothly internally. When the playing group get together and decide that we're going to make a stand and find an extra little bit of investment for the last part of our season, and we're not going to drink, you don't drink. So that was pretty clear. Swanee made a poor decision, a decision that he's, as I said, quite remorseful and embarrassed about. He spoke to the playing group this morning about that. He understands he needs to earn the trust of the playing group and the rest of the club, and probably the members and supporters for his actions. And we're going to give him every chance to do that.
Just next door at Melbourne, a club favourite said goodbye, with former captain Brad Green announcing he would retire at the end of the season.
I've always said I've never wanted to overstay my welcome, and I'm not here to take a young guy's spot. When I see a future that Melbourne sort of needs to move past me and get on with it, and time's now, yeah. And that's what I'm going to miss, no doubt. The banter of having 40 of your best mates that you muck around with, you have fun with, you enjoy life, and then you've got to go out and play footy, and that's the balancing act that a team has. But I love them. They're my mates, and they always will be, and they're family to me, and they'll always remain that. I rocked up in my first year, country kid from Tassie, playing finals and a grand final. You think, how good's this? How easy? I'm going to do this every year. But as the boys know, it's not that easy. Hopefully I'm not lost to the game. I love the game. I'm a passionate man about AFL footy. I think I'll be in the industry. I'm certainly passionate about a career in the coaching department.
The Brisbane Lions face Carlton this week, and first-year Lion Dane Zorko has delivered a not-so-subtle reminder of just how important the game is for the Blues.
Brett Ratton's job's probably still on the line, so they're playing for him and they're playing for their club to get momentum into next year as well. So, I mean, they're probably still looking towards the 8, and we're just going to try and shut that out this weekend.
And the situation is not lost on Ratton himself, with the Carlton coach turning up the heat on the entire club.
I've been a lot firmer, I suppose, internally, not just with the players but with the staff as well, to make sure that those, as we just spoke about, the expectations don't waver. So I think we all have a responsibility of making sure that, when it becomes testing times or through adversity, do you just take your eye off the football, or it doesn't matter so much, or those types of questions that might hop into your head. We don't waver, and I drive that. I'm the leader of the football team and the club on the footy side of things, so I can't change and accept those behaviours, whether we're at the top of the ladder or at the bottom of the ladder. I need to be the driver of that, and I won't change whether it's players or staff.
That's all the news for your Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep clicking back to afl.com.au for all the latest updates.